It's an incredibly liberating experience.
It's amazing what the human body is capable of doing.
It's much, much more than a sport. It's a way of life.
The ability that these guys have, what they can physically achieve, it's something else.
Some people are put on this earth for a reason. I'm just grateful I found my calling.
There was something special about Lance from a young age. He doesn't think like other people.
It's about actually visualising it in your mind. 90% of it's mental preparation. It's all in your head, really.
I can't do it anymore, but it was the only time I felt like the real me.
There's a time and a place to get your adrenaline fix, but when it affects the public, that's a different matter.
If I fail to eradicate this insurgence from our streets, then I'm prepared to give up my seat on the council.
It's not like bungee jumping or skateboarding where you need lots of equipment. All you need is one of these.
This is free sitting, the new anarchic urban sport. But it's more than just a bum-on-seat spectacle. It's a discipline.
It's about being free to sit on all objects you come across. The more things there are to sit on, the better the free sit. We don't discriminate. There's absolutely nothing that we won't sit on.
The sitters are going to undertake a marathon series of sittings at many of Bangor's popular landmarks. But it's the big sit that will determine the ultimate extreme sitter.
Free the mind.
The thing is with Lance, he's old school, rigid. You have to keep pushing the boundaries of free sitting to the next level.
Adam and I were like brothers. We started this discipline together. He was a natural born sitter, but he just abused his talent. His unorthodox approach just went against the whole sitting ethos. It was like a loose cannon, and it was Paula that suffered in the end.
I was torn between Lance's purism and Adam's pushing it to the max.
Maybe I should have done more to protect Paula, but Adam, he was like a thing possessed, an absolute sit monster.
One sit just wasn't enough for Adam. He kept shouting, push the sit and bend the knees over and over, but it was too much for me.
Yeah, I feel bad about Paula, but she knew the risks. If you're gonna play with grown-ups, you're gonna get hurt.
Permanent half sit.
And how has this affected you?
I'm stuck in this netherworld between standing and sitting. Get my trousers on, nightmare. And don't get me started on the stairs.
And this is just one of the many downsides.
Chubreb.
Piles, squashed bits.
Numb bum syndrome. Accidental farting.
It may seem cruel or rude that we don't give our seater, but this is the fundamental philosophy of free sitting. It's our nature. We just have to sit.
Adam's approach is dumbing it down, but people need to experience sitting in its truest form.
There's too much history between Lance and me. We're always fighting for the prime sitting spaces.
So we've agreed. The big sit will decide who leaves Bangor for good.
It was meant to be just a challenge, not a competition. But just imagine, banished to Carnarvon.
You can't do this kind of thing half-assed.
I'm here with our law enforcement team today to see what these guys are up against. There have been reports of people sitting in this area.
There! Go! Go!
You'll never get rid of sitting. It's been around a lot longer than people think.
Long before he could talk, he was sitting.
Embrace the feel, seize the sea. It wants you just as much as you want it.
1, 2, 3, sit. 1, 2, 3, sit. 1, 2, 3, sit.
Side sit, here we go. Focus, 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 focus. Feel it.
Steve, do me a favour and push the sit!
Touchdown.
How are you feeling about today, Paula?
I'm gutted, you know. It was our dream to do it together.
Oh, do you want me to,
No, thank you. I'm okay.
Yeah, a bit nervous. We've put the legwork in and we're a really close team now, and we all support and encourage each other. Carlo, what are you doing? Focus! Focus! Now, it's not the time to take a back seat and rest on our laurels.
I got some bad news. I think you better stand up. Looks like we've overtrained our lot.
Sometimes I'm more like Adam than I care to admit.
Come on, lads. You can do this. Work together.
Remember why we started this, Adam? Focus. Be the sit.
Some question free sitting's longevity, but this hardcore group believe that this is just the beginning of something big.
It has to be considered for the 2020 Olympics. It's about time the Sports Council sat down and took notice.
I just hope Adam and Lance can put it behind them, really. Yeah.
You know, today just puts what we do into perspective.
I'll sit anywhere.
We'll sit anywhere.